The West Highland Way is one of Britain's most scenic long-distance walks. It stretches 96 miles through the Scottish Highlands. Everyone who has completed this iconic walk has their own story. This is our story. We decided to attempt this epic trail in mid-October for many reasons. No biting midges, the incredible autumn colours, and the trail would be quiet as it's towards the end of the season. On the other side of the coin, it would most likely be very wet, with temperatures sometimes hitting below zero. Our plan was to camp along the whole route. We wanted to experience the wildness of Scotland to its fullest.
Jesus, what?
We arrived in Milngavie quite late, with only a couple of hours of daylight left, so we wild camped just 4 miles into the trail. The following morning we headed off towards the village of Drimmin. But we had a problem. A storm was brewing.
The Met Office has issued weather warnings for much of the UK tonight and into tomorrow. Another rare red warning has been issued across parts of Angus and Aberdeenshire.
We managed to hunker down in a nearby forest that provided plenty of cover. We even managed to cook sausages for tea on an open fire. After a blustery night, we headed for Conic Hill, Balmaha and Loch Lomond. But just before Inversnaid, disaster strikes. On climbing this bridge, I slipped on one of the steps, and my left foot jammed between them. I was going over the edge, and if my foot had stayed there, my leg would have snapped in half, and I would have been dangling from what was left of it. Instinctively, I launched myself from my other foot. Thankfully, my foot came out, and I landed relatively safely, managing to miss this tree and all of the rocks. But all was not well. When I put any pressure on my leg, my knee wanted to keep bending sideways, and it just kept collapsing. It was clear I was in trouble. But my mate Steve did give me a 9 out of 10 for my pirouette, which cheered me up no end. I managed to hobble the couple of miles to Inversnaid, almost falling into the loch when my knee gave way. On realising I couldn't carry on and needing hospital treatment, I bailed the trail and headed for Fort William Hospital. It turns out I had damaged the ligaments in my knee. When I rested in Glen Nevis campsite for a few days, my mate Steve and his dog Luna went on to finish the trail. Not to be beaten though, I vowed to come back the following year to complete the 63 miles to finish the West Highland Way. So in October 2024, a year to the day, we returned to Inversnaid to carry on walking this amazing trail.
Wow. Wow. What do you mean, wow? Am I scared? Yeah. Really scared. It's frightening. And what about the haggis is getting me? Yeah. Or is it Haggai? Haggai? Haggis?
We'll call them Haggai.
Haggai? Yeah, I reckon that's good. Wow. Wow.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing.